Virgo, I'm going to get a feel for what's going on with you. And maybe more behind the scenes. I don't know why I feel the need to say that. But understand the video will not resonate with everyone. It's going to be more past the future. We're going to get a feel for what's going on with you. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. Judgment. Could be coming from some kind of rebirth. That just came out before I cut. Definitely putting in work. Working on something. Your progression. Maybe moving forward. Yeah, harmonizing. Virgo. Oh wow, Virgo, this is a good reading. Oh, this is 2 cards. Even more beautiful. Even more beautiful. Wow. That feels right. Let's see where you're coming from. You took a chance to try something new, to step out on faith. Really bring change. May have found a loyal companion, even if that's just in spirit. And let's see where you're coming from. Oh, ending a cycle. Got the World. You've ended a cycle and you feel freedom. You can still feel yourself shifting. Still feel this change, this movement. But you're really releasing past experiences and taking a better viewpoint with you. You may be relocating your family or just the things you hold close to you. You're really applying effort, or will be applying effort, to allow this. For some of you, I'm hearing like an ego death. For others of you, poor communication, you know, connections that are no longer warranted. Applying effort to come out of darkness. Darkness is being lifted. You want peace. You want serenity. You want to surrender. You want to be able to create and manifest. You want to put some work in on your root chakra, throat chakra, solar plexus. You want to allow yourself to become emotionally renewed and fulfilled. You want to illuminate the areas in your life where you didn't have harmony, and you want to celebrate this growth, this energetic upgrade, these downloads, this overflowing sense of self-worth, compassion, self-healing, self-forgiveness, self-love, confidence. You know, the gift of renewal, the gift of being able to feel brand new, to feel this change, to be pure, to have movement that is pure, to see the new days dawn, and to have, you know, the seeds you've planted blossom. Wow, Virgo. Going through a life change right now. These are 3 powerful major arcanas. You're allowing change to happen in your life. You're allowing yourself to, for the fixed signs, not be so fixed or to be fixed on the right things. But I feel like you're loosening your grip and allowing yourself to go with the flow and really follow the guidance that's coming in. And again, working on that root chakra to help better manifest in the future. I think in the past you didn't have sure clarity, and it was taking longer to end the cycle based on you maybe not being able to pick a direction or come to terms with things that may have lied dormant in you that were just time to be purged out. You went through a process of purging and kind of gaining yourself back, gaining your confidence, gaining your independence, gaining your enthusiasm, your passion, your willingness to take action, your willingness to delegate, and again, growing the fruits of your labor. You've got the work showing for itself, and you see it's grown tenfold since your past position. And Source will always come in and bless you tenfold. You have things growing, and you have yourself growing. You have cycles being ended. You have blessings coming through. Balance being restored. Clarity being had. Higher positions. I feel if there's any legal matters, it will be resolved. And you will move forward without maybe a record. I'm going to let those old ways die off for some of you. But you're going to put in the work. Look at that. You're going to put in the work to bring stability to your life, to better ground yourself, to better nurture yourself, to better act in the power, the action, the passion of a go-getter. You're going to shake up your reality. You're going to communicate. Yeah, see, from higher. Some of you may be moving into a path where your experiences become like, I'm hearing beneficial for others, like you express the things you've been through. Some of you may write a book, some of you may start a blog, some of you may start a channel. But the way you do things entirely are going to be changed, and you're going to be willing to speak, to travel, to communicate, to send messages, to build platforms where you're maybe a motivational speaker or a reader, something in regards to communicating. And I feel like you're going to be helping people come out of, it feels like addictions or things that they sought pleasure in before when they were ignorant. So you may take your previous experiences and completely rebuild a better tomorrow and future for yourself. You're going to allow yourself to be guided through your intuition, and you're really going to give birth to your dreams because you welcomed it in. You accept a new beginning and allow the old to pass. You see, sometimes when death comes in, it's about the way you react to it. And I see you as a Hierophant, really looking death in the eyes and saying, I deserve a rebirth. I deserve change. I deserve for you to come and go and wipe the slate clean, But you're getting grounded. And you're getting understood and matter of fact about the way you blend your masculine and feminine energies, the way you blend your go-getter, passionate action, fiery side with your more soft, understanding, nurturing side. And that gives you victory. Look, here we go with the Hierophant we were just referring to. Like I said, you look death in the eyes. Spiritually confident. As a leader, and with confidence, with fearlessness, you know. And ultimately that gives you a victory in the end. But with victory, there's still always more work to do, you know. And that's why in your future, you're doing more work. And it's more work on yourself and the people you allow in your space. The way the way we, as, you know, in this form as humans, we are at risk of allowing the darkness to consume us emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. But it's like you're putting in the work to ensure that you don't go back to this person who had to go through complete surrenderance. You don't want to have to repeat that. So you're working diligently. And you've got this full energy in the back of your mind because you know that to move forward, you have to be willing to tread light, to, again, walk fearlessly, to see what can be stirred up and still dare to move forward. It's heavy solar plexus energy with all that yellow. And that's power, you know, emotion. Moving from lower self. You know, using will and intent. This is also a rebirth. Coming in harmony with your younger self, with your inner child, with your children, with younger energies that may be in your life, kind of reawakening your desire to maybe run for some of you. Run like the wind. How does that go? And maybe that's just in terms of actually taking intense action and releasing maybe things that were imposed on you growing up. You've really grown from it. Now it's time to utilize that root chakra energy and really create and manifest from a place of purity, a place of understanding, a place of, you know, individuality, uniqueness, being very genuine and in some cases transparent. Because again, like I felt before, you may be in a position soon where your experiences will help others. So you will need to be confident with yourself. You will need to be willing to bask in your truth. Bask in your blessings to continually receive more. You get what you deserve. You get the vibration that you send out. When you're innocent, when you're pure, when you don't hold on to expectations, when you surrender to divine's will, you're not putting yourself in any vibration or any limiting vibration where you can't receive the full blessing that could potentially be bestowed upon you. There's growth happening here, and if you allow yourself to let source come in and harmonize mind, body, and spirit, If you rejoice in the purity and the new opportunity to feel your way through life, your intuition, your emotion, your heart, your heart scans for future events. Stay in a vibration where those future events will be aligned with your heart, where those future events will harvest, things of your desires. Your works will pay off. It's a beautiful reading. I'm here to love yourself first. This is beautiful. Not sure what else you need to know. Moving into the future, what's the advice? What's the advice on maintaining this confidence, this clarity, this rejuvenation, this vigor, this joy, this purity, this rebirth? That one's too many. Very interesting. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. The advice: stay in your connection. And oftentimes when I see this card, I think of communication that isn't hearsay. Communications that's coming in from higher places. And that's exactly what a pure connection will give you. And it'll help you recognize, what you desire, what makes you happy. It gives you a reason to fight, a reason of things to defend, emotions to protect, and not in a way that's negative, but in a way that's, well, this is matter of fact. This is my worth. This is my value behind me. With this blue, I'm seeing, crown and throat chakra. This is your truth. This is your clarity. This is your peace of mind. This is what you've grown to be confident is yours. What you've taken the time to feel. But, remember the metamorphosis that's happened, and don't walk into that negatively defensive. Using your past as a shield for your future, because that won't get you anything but your past in front of you. Don't defend what you've, and, I don't even want to say it like that. Maybe this is you defending your trials and tribulations. Maybe this is you defending, maybe when you change and when you upgrade, there may be naysayers like, oh, I remember who you were. Don't let that hurt you. Because who you were is not who you are, and that's them still vibrating in the past energy, not you. If you're going to be defensive about your heart, don't let it be in a way that's causing mental anguish or emotional torture. Defend your past by way of, I've grown from it. I've saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and I've completely engulfed myself in the rays of light. I know who I am, and I see my truth. And none of your wands, none of bringing up old experiences, none of you throwing my past in my face can really hurt me. It can remind me of why I defend where I'm going and where I've been. Because it's a makeup of who I am. My soul is a makeup of my experiences. Therefore, I won't let you make me wither. I'll continue to grow. Beautiful. Continue to grow. You don't have to be my light, but you will never be my darkness. So go forward and grow and maintain this understanding that you're moving forward by any means necessary. That you're moving forward to ensure that you're in a better energy so that you don't end up with disease. You know, that you don't end up with cancer. That you don't end up in another cycle that's not aligned with your desires or your purpose, your passion, where you're meant to be. If you know your truth, you can hang your head high no matter how much you have. Possessions are worldly. What leaves with you is, the driver of this vehicle, this vessel, the soul. So do what's best for your soul. Do what's best for you and your inner child. And let Source send your protectors or be your protector. He'll always send a companion, a loyal companion, whether it's spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, archangels. And he's continual. He's continual. The sun never sets for long. When it sets, it's time to face your shadow self to grow. And I believe you know that that it's never a time to get stuck in darkness. It's always a time to work and grow from it. And raise the darkness, because darkness cannot exist if you raise your vibration. Beautiful reading. Alright, Virgo, that's going to be your reading. And with you being the Hermit, Virgo, you've always pretty much had a decent understanding of your path. You've always been in tune with yourself, and I think you've always, for the most part, followed your inner guidance. That's a beautiful reading. Alright, Virgo, that's going to be your reading. You guys have a great one.